Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel for a new product review video. If you're new to the channel, I'm Mason from Self-Made Athletes, where I like to share a bunch of content related to fitness and health, just like this one, to help the average everyday person lead a healthier lifestyle. So if that's something that you're interested in, don't forget to subscribe. In today's video, I'm gonna break down each of these MyProtein items that I have in front of me and give you my honest feedback on its taste and value. Some of them were a bit of a surprise, and if you're like me and you want to switch it up from time to time, this video might help you decide whether to adventure out and try new flavors or not. MyProtein and I have a bit of a history from the time when I first started taking up weightlifting seriously up until now, which is about 6 to 7 years later. And these are all items that I've consumed over the last 2 to 3 months while I was doing the 45-day challenge or just working out on my own. That's why none of these items are samples, and I thought that, it would help make this review a little bit more relatable. I just want to put it out there that this video was not sponsored. I bought everything on my own. I did this entirely for myself, but mostly for you guys. My huge following of 131 subscribers. I love you guys, but sadly, it hasn't gotten me any sponsorship from MyProtein. However, if you're interested in any of the items that I'm talking about today, I've posted a link down below in the description box. They are affiliated, so I can earn a little bit with your supported purchase. All right, so these are all the items that I've gotten, and you might recognize some of them if you followed me during the 45-day fitness challenge, because I actually mentioned them or talked about them and why I was taking them at that time. Let's start things off with the Impact Whey Protein flavors. We've got the Mocha flavor here. We've got Ice Latte, and we've got Hojicha Latte. I swear, I'm not a coffee addict, all right? Starting things off with the Mocha flavor. This is the biggest bag that I've got here on the table. And honestly, it's like the weaker version of the double chocolate that you can normally get for protein shakes. And it didn't matter whether I had it with milk or water. The flavors were just a little bit too weak, and it felt a little bit artificial, but it didn't lump together too much, and it was kind of enjoyable. So I'm gonna give this one a 5 out of 10. Next up, we've got the Ice Latte flavor. In fact, I still have some in this, so I'm gonna go ahead and make myself a quick shake. All right, quick heads up, guys. Today I'm working out of my friend's place, so let's pray that he's got some milk. All right, he does. Perfect. It's not a lot, but this will do. I'm gonna have to buy him some more milk. Don't want to be a guest and completely drink all his milk and just leave. By the way, you can totally drink this with water, but if I have the opportunity to drink any of my shakes with milk, I definitely go for milk, because it just gives you more of that milkshake richness rather than having that flat taste with water. Honestly, this is by far my most favorite flavor. I'm from Canada, and I love ice caps from Timmy's, and yo, if I had some shaved ice, this is it. I'm telling you, oh my God, like, I'm giving this a 12 out of 10. I highly recommend this one, and I most definitely will buy it again. Right, so next up, we've got the Hojicha Latte. Still got a little bit left on this one. And I don't know about you guys, but I always save the best for last. And since I bulk ordered all these flavors to last me for the last 2-3 months, these are the two that I've been saving till the very end, which probably is coming up soon, because there's only a few scoops left of each. Anyways, Hojicha is a super distinctive roasted flavor compared to its counterpart of regular green teas. And since I just had a shake, we aren't gonna make another one, but the first time I had this, Oh man. At first, I was not impressed, but then I retried it with milk and some blueberries, and here it is, being saved to the very last scoop. I think by itself, I would only give it about a 6 out of 10. The flavor isn't quite there, and it's just, meh, you know? But when you use it with chocolate milk or some kind of light fruits like bananas and berries, the light roasted flavors really does give it a nice little kick. And so I'd give this about an 8 out of 10. And I'd recommend this to you guys, any of my friends, and I would definitely repurchase it. In the middle here, I've got a very small bag of Rocky Road. Rocky Road has always been a hit or miss with me, but I love Baskin-Robbins Rocky Road ice cream. Like, I love it. And I would say that this one is okay. It definitely has that milk chocolate flavor to it with a hint of additional sweetness. The aftertaste does linger a little bit longer. I can't really put my finger on what that aftertaste is, but having said that, I'll give this a 7 out of 10. Last but not least, from the Impact Whey series, it's all about that boba life. So we've got the brown sugar milk tea flavor here, and honestly, the flavor was decent. If you've ever had the brown sugar milk tea with bubbles, this would be its cousin. Sweet as hell, but a little bit short of expectations. But in all seriousness though, it was a bit too sweet and it tasted very artificial, so I'm gonna have to give this one about a 6 out of 10. And I love me some boba, but that just wasn't it. All right, this tub right here is also protein. It's part of the vegan series. It's flavored pineapple and grapefruit, and it is delicious. And I noticed that some of the vegan proteins I've tried in the past, they've got this grainy, weird aftertaste to it. I didn't get that from this one here, and I found it relatively refreshing. I had it with cold water and it was great, just like that, by itself. I've also tried it with juice, and it made it even better. It enhanced it to like some kind of juice smoothie. The one thing that I didn't like about it is that it lumps up quite a lot. So you either have to have one of those spirally balls inside your shaker that like makes a lot of clanking noise, or you just gotta shake really, really hard to make sure that the protein powder kind of just loosens up and dissolves into the water. But overall, I'd give that a 7 out of 10. Over here, I've got a bag of EAAs and a bag of BCAAs. And without going into all the scientific side of things or the chemical breakdowns, EAAs essentially contain 9 essential amino acids that your body can't produce, but you need in order to help you build and maintain lean muscles. BCAAs, on the other hand, contain varying ratios of 3 of the 9 amino acids. And the flavors that I have here is Earl Grey for BCAAs and the special edition Golden EAA. Where do I even begin? In terms of taste, Earl Grey actually comes out quite similar to the actual thing. However, after you shake this with cold water, it's like drinking tea that's been poured out and left on the table for 2 days. I honestly don't know what I was expecting when I got this flavor. Like, I'd never just go to Teavana. Oh wait, sorry, that's closed down now. I would never go to Starbucks and just order, hey, I'd like an iced Earl Grey, please. Usually it's flavored with something, right? Or it's a base tea for some kind of specialty drink. But yeah, drinking on its own was... Let's move on. Golden EAA. Oh man. I'm sorry, I know this was supposed to be a surprise flavor, but I did not enjoy this one at all. It's like, it's supposed to be a tropical fruit punch, but it ended up being a fruity medicine flavor. Like, my biggest takeaway from this is do not have it with plain water. I had to be super creative with this one because mixing it with juice or lemon tea just didn't cut it for me. But I didn't like the taste or the aftertaste of this one at all. And also because of there's like this golden tint to the powder. Every time I put my hand into the bag for a scoop, my knuckles would come out like it just got a makeup done. One thing that I want to mention is both the EAA and the BCAAs, they do leave a lot of bits and residue at the very end of the drink, and I'm not sure why. It doesn't matter how hard I was shaking or what I was mixing it with. there would always be little specks at the bottom of the drinks, which was kind of annoying. So I'm gonna have to give these a 3 out of 10. In terms of impact whey and amino acid supplements, that's all I have for you guys. So I'm gonna just push these off to the side. All right, and obviously I've got a lot of bottles here of some supplements that I've been taking. And if you're interested in leveling up your vitamins or minerals, check out this video because I actually talked about it before. But I'm just gonna quickly go over what I've picked up from MyProtein. I'm still going through some of them, and some of them are completely finished, but let's go. Right here, we've got the Alpha Man multivitamins. I've picked up the Omega-3 Plus and the Vitamin D3 Elite for heart health. And then I've got the glucosamine and chondroitin, as well as the calcium and magnesium, magnesium for my bone and joint health. So that is all I have for my protein supplements and stacks that I've personally tried around this time so that it would be a little bit more relatable to you guys. If you've enjoyed the video, smash that like button for me. Leave a comment down in the section below to see what kind of products or flavors that you'd like me to try for the next review. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.